Set now for starting lineups, sportsbreaks.com. Mike, first for the home side.
Only one change in the NOLA engine room. USA Eagle veteran Cam Dolan suits up in the second row this week to give NOLA a big jumping target at lineouts and bring some leadership to help this group find its legs. One more change in the lineup as Mignot steps into right wing. He's second on the team with 3 tries this season, so look for him to add a jolt to their offense. Head coach Danny Lee's team definitely needs that win here at home to get some table points and climb that Eastern Conference. He goes with 6 forwards and 2 backs on the bench, with the team's leading try scorer Lopetti looking to add a few more tries to his tally when he gets out there tonight.
Now let's talk about OGDC from the Eastern Conference.
No changes in the DC forward pack this week after the win over Seattle. Colin Gross will be looking for another big game tonight. He was named to the last week's MLR First 15, scoring a try and registering 17 tackles in that big win. The only change in the starting lineup for DC is at fullback as Perry Humphrey starts in the 15 jersey after DC's versatile playmaker Jason Robertson left last week's game with an injury. That also keeps Emery at 10 to lead the team, outside Buckley at 9. Head coach Simon Cross has the luxury of some great depth in his squad. The USA Eagles Escaro and McVie suit up with other DC fan favorites like Nelligan, Powers, and Sheehy.
In the finale of 2024, they meet for the first time this year. Here we go, the kickoff. Back on the pitch tonight. Huge key for his side. Campbell, a scrum half. Works up ahead, Mignon. Has some space inside the 22. Pitch to the far side. Good cut. Tatamaki diving.
To this game from New Orleans, we talked about them being inconsistent, but I did mention they have some serious talent when they start to find
out there by Old Glory DC, trying to get possession to get something going here. It's been all territory for NOLA on the start of the match here tonight. First whistle from...
He's latched on the back and rolled down and landed on the player's lower limbs. Not a high degree of danger.
Okay. Not a high degree of danger?
Correct. Be yellow card.
Okay, so based on those facts, yellow card, white number 3.
Correct, and the mark was at where the previous penalty was given.
All right, thank you. So head Timo check for a throw quarrel by white 3. He's twisting out the breakdown. There is pressure on the lower limb. It's not
yes. Through, and that's the yellow card.
Falling.
Tapate partner, the hooker. USA eligible player. Gets the toss and the line out. Off that great kick to touch. Pressure again here for the home side, looking for a second. Up 15-14, got a grounding again.
Nice and hard and straight as you get a good ball presentation here from Cam Dolan. Ball comes out, Robert straightens up the line and splits 2 white jerseys, reaches out and I don't know, another look at that one. Dave, you mentioned the C grade from their head coach Danny Lee. If you get a C when you're in school, that'll light a fire under you to get a little bit better. And this, what they're looking at right now, is Fido makes his break down the sideline.
Fido
said to his team, whether it was giving them a C grade or anything else, they've come out of the gates firing. But again, this is the first time we've seen DC with the ball and in good scoring position.
Gatas to Bavaro. The 8 from Argentina, airborne. Helps retain possession here for Old Glory DC. Knocking on the door for the first time tonight. Get on the board here and make this a different match. Gatas there to handle, driving toward the try line. They're knocking on the door, trying to kick it down. Looking for the arm of the air here. Bodies across the line, last dive. It's short. The push toward the try continues here for Old Glory DC. They are right there, inches away. Martinez pushing forward for the number 1. A drive, a dive, a roll. Looking for the arm in the air. We don't have it yet.
Yeah, ball's on the line.
Try, there it is.
Earning his team a penalty, and again, that's another penalty that's moving DC upfield, and another line out for them, only a couple meters out.
Gatas, back of the pack, the rolling ball, trying to get the ball back in his big right arm. He's got it here, Facunda Gatas. Driving toward the try line, hoping for the second. of this first half for Old Glory DC. Pushing ahead, Buckley is there as well. Gata still on his feet, driving ahead. He's in for 5. Bakunda Gatas, amazing city kits tonight. All looks good. Tafate handles. One try this year for the big man. And it back to Campbell. Work to the outside channels. To Tamake. Awesome tonight with 2 great passes, setting up both New Orleans tries.
Yeah, we're inside there.
Campbell right foot to it. Deep kick. Out it goes.
There were some miscues in the back line, and they went backwards, but then he put him right back on the front foot, and now NOLA with the chance here at the lineout.
Tapate stumbles, though, staggering toward the try line, looking to get set up. Instead passes out for Campbell. Have to try another
That's a knock on.
mode to get it in. Knock on is called. And spilled all the way backwards. Old Glory DC. Kicked up pitch.
Playing advantage. Offside number
McNaught
2.
spun ahead. We saw the advantage to NOLA. Offside was called. That's on Gatas. So the delay violation is coming here. NOLA will continue with the advantage. Use some clock. Try to get closer. Ma'u. That's kick to the side. Driving toward it was Fido. Trying to get to that
No
ball.
advantage.
Flags are up. It's through for 3. Big penalty kick for Jones at the end of the first half. Campbell's pass. Jones had it for a moment. Coming off the penalty kick a moment ago. Ma'u, team captain. One tackle broken. Campbell getting closer. Inside pass. Goal to the big guy. Works out for Roberts.
This just phase after phase, just taking DC through the phases. Cam Dolan gets his big arms free, and then Julian Roberts.
Okay, Fitzy, thanks. Great reports. Beautiful night for rugby in New Orleans. Scrum to the home side. Ma'u, the captain. Inside pass. Fido, some speed, some territory. McNaught, charging. McNaught, diving. He's in for 5.
Across the board, they kept that DC defense guessing the entire time, and what a setup that time from Ed Fido. Go to work now at the back of this mall.
Mascaro in for the first time. 17 in white, loose head prop. He was named to the 72-man extended USA roster by Scott Lawrence, the coach this week. Big headlines for Team USA. Coming out, Rizzo, one of his first touches of the night, charging up pitch, looking for that offload. Mignon made it 29-12. Jones tacked on the conversion. Now the line out. Gatas had one in the first half.
That's once.
Trying to drive through traffic again. He's got it. Back of the rolling ball. Gatas looks for the brace. A couple meters out. The power continues. Buckley right behind him. Trying for that push in. Gatas through. Gatas down. He's got it. 2 for Facundo Gatas.
Question, you knew what was coming, and New Orleans could not stop it. That is just that big, powerful forward pack at set piece, going to work. 2 tries for Gatas. That is just great patience. Connor Buckley
Sub stolen out for now.
Touch.
Airborne. McQualley towering at 6'6", grabs it and gains some territory. Rumbles upfield for the big man. Colin Gross had a first half try. Rizzo getting close. Rizzo driving ahead. Rizzo is in.
That starts it all. They get their hand in there on Ruben DeHaas. And then how about this? It's like he's kryptonite. It's like nobody wants to tackle him. Everybody's running away from him. They're just kind of running alongside of him. The quality finally finds some contact. That ball comes out quick. Gross shifts it to the outside. Over the top pass from Emery. Finds Rizzo, and then Rizzo. We talked about running like a man possessed before, but how about this? Talking of possessed, 1, 2, 3 black jerseys, trying to bring it.
So we know, to Fitzy's point, Mike, that Old Glory DC's got plenty of talent. It's a matter of putting things together. Roberts grabs that near the halfway line. Sprints ahead for a few meters to the 10. Gains some valuable territory, taken right back, though, by Old Glory DC. Several OGDC players from the sub pack on the pitch here at this point. These are the most recent try scorer. McVie from San Diego. American Raptor player. Last 2 years, Old Glory DC is on the pitch now. Has been in the pitch long. Right foot to it. Flags are up for 3. Deep kick. Starts play with a line-out toss. Back up so key now. McVie gets things going. Old Glory DC feeling a little desperation now after the hydration break. So 1 try for him. That's the most recent they've had to make it 31-24. Cardi came off the bench for the 3-pointer. Dropped there for Powers Velasquez. Had a great chance. Advantage over. 2-on-1. Mignon, space. Xavier Mignon looks for the brace. He's by himself. He'll knock it down for 5.
Was on the ground. One of their ball carriers gets to the ground, and they just stood there watching him. And the next thing you know, turn of events, and New Orleans goes the other direction. All the way, Mignon just puts his ears back, puts the pedal to the metal, finishes that one off.
With their passing ability, their great rugby IQ, their kicking ability. You have a great player, but only one number 9 can start the match. Roberts got 2 already. Great pass on the outside. Return feed to Tamake.
Broke that outside. He was very close, though. Scramble from DC, flick at the last second. And got to make sure you're stopping all those leaks. You can't leak tries like that and give teams a small gap, because the best ones out there will take advantage of it and exploit it.
Bavaro comes loose in the scrum. One here by the visitors. Charge up pitch, Mueller. Left wing's been quiet, trying to make some noise now. Axel Mueller's got a little bit of space. Roberts catches up with him on a nice tackle. Good open. Stop it, trying to bundle their players in a touch. Just stays in bounds. Davies, the 18, gets some pitch time here. Harley a hand on it. Emery driving forward. Spinning is Gross, looking for a second. Gross diving, dots it down. Colin Gross has 2.
Black jerseys, cannot stop him, cannot bring him down. We saw Axel Mueller moments ago leading up to this point, spinning, throwing his body. Eastern Conference table very quickly, and they can be a real force in this league down the stretch.
Pass to the outside. It's another one. Mignon, give him 3.
Comes out of this right-hand side of the scrum, just throws it across. 3 black jerseys, 2 white ones. Perfect.
Like a powerhouse in the East tonight. Duplessis, late carry. Driving toward the 10. Kick to touch. From DeHaas, the final whistle ends this match.